Key is consistency.
Okay, consistency makes sense. But what about those times when income, like maybe you don't receive it in the same year you earned it?
Ah, that's where constructive receipt comes in. Basically, if you have access to the income, even if you haven't touched the money, it's taxable in that year. Think like interest credited to your bank account on December 31st. Even if you don't withdraw until January, bam, taxable for that previous year.
So no delaying those tax obligations. What about garnished wages? Where do those fall in the reporting mix?
So even if your employer's sending part of your paycheck to someone else for a debt, you're still considered to have received the full amount, all taxable in the year you would gotten it.
No escaping the tax man. Okay, let's talk about record keeping, everyone's favorite topic.
Oh yeah, the highlighted tax season.
So what are the must-haves? What do I absolutely need to hold on to?
IRS doesn't mandate a specific way to keep records, but whatever system you choose, it's got to clearly show that taxable income.
Yeah.
Receipts, bank statements, anything backing up those numbers on your return, keep it organized, keep it accessible.
And for how long? Asking for a friend who has a filing cabinet dedicated to old tax stuff?
I feel that.
Hmm.
Good rule of thumb, keep most records for at least 3 years, but some, like property or investment stuff, hold on to those longer.
Solid advice. Okay, last one, and this one's for the mistake makers out there. What if, hypothetically, someone messes up their return? Is amending a return a total nightmare?
Not at all. Form 1040X, that's your friend for amending a return. Just make sure you're clearly documenting any changes. Those calculations got to be accurate.
Sounds manageable, but are there times when amending gets more complicated?
Definitely. Unresolved issues like pending lawsuits, insurance claims, anything that could impact your tax liability. You might need to file a protective claim for refund. That protects your right to claim a refund later, even if you're past the usual time limit.
Okay, good to know. Now, this is where I get excited.
Oh, tell me.
Time to unearth those hidden tax secrets. What are some of the less obvious, maybe even surprising, things you found in Publication 17?
Oh, there are some gems in there. One that often catches people off guard is filing as head of household. Sounds simple, but
But there's always a but.
it's not just about living with someone. You have to be paying more than half the cost of keeping up that home for a qualifying child or relative.
So mortgage, utilities, groceries, all that counts.
You got it. Publication 17. It even has worksheets, examples to help you figure out if you meet the requirements. Don't just assume. Another interesting detail, Social Security numbers for dependents.